It's not often that I get asked to paint a whole new army that's not yet been released, but I'm doing that today because I've been asked by Lazy Square Games with Mini Wargaming for the new Ravage Star Wave 2 release. I'm going to be painting all of these Imari, and I've roped in some help. Now, this video is sponsored by Mini Wargaming, Lazy Square Games, and Ravage Star Wave 2, and the campaign is actually live now, so go have a look. Now, we're painting these models exclusively with TT Combat paints because they're really nice. There's a wide range, and I really want to use them on this project. But first, I need to prime them. I'm going to be using Raven Black and Standard Grey by Colourforge. And these Colourforge cans are so good that you can prime in an instant. See that? Movie magic, mate. But the campaign is only live 8 days, 8 hours, 8 minutes, and 8 seconds, and I want to use these in a battle report during this campaign, so I've got to act fast. So I'm going to be showing you some secret speed painting techniques that you've never heard of. And no, it's not Slapchop. So this is a brand new technique called dry brushing, and no one's ever dry brushed on a channel before, or just ever, and because I invented it. So what you do is you take the paint and you slap it off, and then you just blop it on. And what we're doing is, because we've zenithal primed it and then we put in a dry brush on to catch the edges, we're then going to spray it with an airbrush and we blop the paint on afterwards. So this technique's, I can't even say it out loud. This technique's called Blip Blop. Hobby YouTuber, try not to reinvent Slapchop challenge, impossible. Anyway, yeah, we're dry brushing it and then we're going to airbrush the colour on it. It's going to look mint, promise, probably.
So how do you think that this new, brand new technique, dry brushing, is going to revolutionise the hobby world?
Listen, everyone thinks that you're supposed to keep paint wet. Nah, dry brush, that's what they call it. But you actually wet the paint. So is it really called dry brushing? I don't know, I invented it.
I'll have to put some side by side at end.
What, yours compared to mine?
Yeah. Whose Blip Blop looks best?
Blip Blop. I think it's a great name. That's a great, look at that Blip Blop. Look at that pristine, that's way better than mine.
Do you know what? Blip Blop is my new favourite way to get models painted. You've been slapping and then chopping, where you should have been blipping and blopping.
Blipping and blopping. I can't wait to put out this video and someone make Blip Blop 2.0.
Yeah. I'm sold on this Blip Blop technique.
It is a fun thing to say, isn't it? And it's copyrightable because Slapchop is a vegetable. You can't copyright that, but you can copyright Blip Blop.
Get there first before Grease Stuff World does.
Right, that's everything successfully blipped. Now it's time for the blop. And we're going to be using EAA blue in the game, and we're going to basically like airbrush it all blue to catch the armor, and hopefully the blip will come through after the blop, so then it's successfully blip blopped, and then we do the details. I love blip blopping. I said it's like every other reinvented Slapchop video. It's just Slapchop with a new name. What I'm going to do is put some water in first, then some paint in the top, and then a little bit of water on top of that to help mix it all together. We don't want to spray too thick, because if we spray too thick, we blipped for no reason. So the blop is actually the trick, where you don't want to blop too much. So I'm going to thin the paint quite a lot and do like a little test spray. I'm just going to mix it in the pot with a paintbrush. We want to spray through to a point where it's going to keep the underpainting. However, it also paints it blue and actually looks blue. Don't zoom in, we can't see it on this one. I've sprayed it too much, clearly. So that's too thick, what we've learned. So we've lost all of the pre-shading, but it looks really cool. Really cool.
I don't think anyone's expecting you to get it right first time. We are reinventing the wheel.
Exactly, yeah. This is we're in the lab.
We are Walter White.
You're Jesse.
I'm Jesse. Science!
In my house! My house!
I am the one who blocks.
Yes, I am the one who blocks. I am Walter White. You're the student. I'm the master, the block master. I mean, that's a better blue, but I'm just like, yeah, that blue's better. But is it just like, am I losing all the detail that we just dry brushed? I feel like the answer is yes. But I don't want to thin it too much. I don't want to just like not be able to like cover. Don't know the drink.
I get what you're right.
There's a Pepsi Max's in the fridge if you want.
Is there?
Yeah. Oh. Oh, yourself, mate. Just on the right, like by the desk. Grab us one as well, if that's all right. See that offered in the drink. Power move. They just love it when the blip's so good and then you blop and it just comes out beautiful like this. Don't you love it?
Yeah, looks good.
Thanks.
It looks better on the bigger models because there's more blipping.
Yeah, don't blip on your tiny models. Only blop on them. On your big models, blip and blop. Okay, that blue's looking pretty special, I think. I think that looks really nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
It looks nice on my hand. Looks nice on the models. However, it's a bit like, there's a bit of depth from the blip in, but because of the blapping, it needs a little bit more depth. So I think I want to go over with Blue Wash. It's called Blue Wash. We're gonna go over with Blue. I want to make sure because they have really cool names like Poster Boy Blue, Burnt Toast Brown. It's cute. But this is Blue Wash. So I'm gonna give them an all-over wash of Blue Wash. I'm gonna probably like thin it just to make it go a lot further, but also so it's not too dark. And then we can start hitting some details, I think.
Are you putting that on by brush or?
I'm gonna put on that by brush, yeah. The old-fashioned way. You know, like people know about this, you know, they're not learning anything now, so.
Is this new integral part of the blip blop?
It is actually super integral. But what it's doing is adding loads of like, even though obviously we like dry brushed it, blipped it, to get like the depth when we sprayed it, but this is just adding saturation back to the color because obviously because we sprayed it so light, it looks really like washed out. So this is not only shading the black recesses, which are now looking more like dark blue rather than black. Kind of stains, but it doesn't like coffee stain, but it tints the surface as well as like shading the recesses. Where does the wash come into blip?
Maybe what we need to do.
This is the blop.
No, this is the blop. So what we need to do is actually. Oh. There needs to be a blip blop blop.
Blip blop blop.
The blip is the dry brush.
Yeah.
The blap is the
airbrush.
The airbrush.
And the blop on the wash. Yeah. Yes.
Blip, blap, blop.
You just want credit, don't you? And it's way more different to Slapchop.
Yeah, because it's 3 syllables.
Yeah, no one's ever done that. No one's ever done that.
No one's ever done a 3-syllable painting technique.
Blip, blap, the blip, blap, blop. That's what we're going to call it from now on, chat.
Chat.
I'm live.
Chat.
I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, by the way. Don't know if you know, and I call it one chat.
Monday, talking about the reveals and
drama.
Wednesday, doing a bit of painting.
This is what I do Wednesdays, but like live and way worse.
And then Fridays, it's battle reports.
Yeah.
And gaming.
Game night.
Game night. Right, so we've blipped.
We've blipped. We've blapped. We've blocked. Now it's time to blue the flesh tones. So obviously every single model.
Is it a 4-step program now? Blip, blap, blop, loop.
Yeah, why not? The problem is the way we've done this. Obviously, with Slapchop, you just slap the contrast paint on the faces now. We've obviously airbrushed it, so we've got to go through and paint all the faces separately. Which sounds like a problem with the system, but it's actually not. It's actually one of the benefits.
It's a feature, not a bug.
Yeah, you get to appreciate every single model's face individually as you paint it with 3 layers of paint. To be fair though, these flesh tones are really nice and there's a nice wide range. And I feel like I've got like a perfect base coat colour using a Nubty flesh and Adriatic skin together. Now I've kind of highlighted them. I'm doing the blip blap blop by hand, putting a little bit of a wash on there. It's just like tying it together, but also adding some warmth to the skin.
So it's like a tiny blob.
A tiny blob.
Small scale blob.
A little blip blap blop.
Yep, that's good.
Why do you always sound so sarcastic?
I just can't help it. It's just my natural. It's my natural voice.
That's fine. What have I done wrong?
Nothing.
What have I done wrong, Josh? Okay, Josh. We've been painting for 6 hours straight.
Yep.
I feel like it doesn't look like a lot of progress, but I feel like we have.
It is. It's a lot of steps that are very gradual steps.
Mm-hmm. Painting all the gold in one chunk was pretty tough, and painting all the faces in one chunk was pretty tough. Yeah. However, we don't need to touch them again. I feel like we're in a really good position. This is like the wall, and whenever you speed paint, you find the wall, and you just don't want to do anymore. But we just need to go over the wall, or under the wall, or around the wall. You really don't look like you want to deal with this wall right now.
No.
I feel like we put some silvers on there to paint all metallics, all the machine parts on there. We smash down some hair, and then we can probably look at doing the weapons, and I think then we're sorted. I'm energized. I'm just hoping to kill a monster, that's why. These paints are great.
Where's it gone?
I don't know.
I've definitely lobbed it up lower.
Do you want to keep that recording the entire time?
No.
Keep recording because obviously I'm going to say something hilarious any second now.
I kept it recorded for half an hour earlier and you didn't say anything interesting.
No, I didn't. So all I'm doing now is now we've got all these colours on. The blue is looking like we've hardly highlighted anything, but the blue is like the main focus. So I'm just going in with like a really, really light blue, and anywhere that's like I've smudged with the paintbrush a little bit and it's like overspilled a bit. I've not done any cleanup. I'm just kind of like going, I'll just put a blue highlight there. The more that you put in, the better, but I don't want to be here all night highlighting. So I'm trying to like go quick couple of highlights here and there, call it a day. That'll do, that'll be fine. You don't want to be too subtle where it doesn't, when you've done it, you can't tell, but you don't want to be too bright where it's like, oh, why have you just put like a white highlight over it?
So what's left once these highlights are done then?
We base coat the reds and the weapons and the red jewels, and then we smash them, smash the base, smash the jewels, and then I smash my jewels in the car door and drive home. Chat, it's been a long day. So I think that these are looking really, really good, and this is like the last step. A nice hot bright lava sword, just to give it that little bit of
Yeah.
Yeah. Babe, is the microphone on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't say if it weren't.
It's been a long day. A little bit of red OSL on some of the jewelry bits, and then I'm ready to game, mate. It's game time after that. We can play.
I'm going on, mate.
We can play tonight.
I'm going to play the let's try and drive home that crashing game.
And here they are, the Amari, done. Can you paint an army in a day? Yes, with help. Can you paint it in 12 hours?
Yep.
Yes, you can. You can paint an army in 12 hours. Should you? God, no. I'm never going to do this again. Thank you so much for watching. No, I think these look amazing, and the kind of the shortcuts that we use really help. The secret shortcuts that no one else will tell you, such as the blip, blop, blop, really help get these onto the table really quickly. It's just, because we've sat down and done it all day without stopping, it's felt like a lot, but it's actually so cool to see them all looking like this, which is, they just look amazing, I think they look sick. So thank you so much to Ravage Star with Mini Wargaming and Lazy Square Games for sponsoring this video and sending the models so we could paint them up today. And thank you so much to TT Combat. We used exclusively TT Combat to paint all of these, and I think they actually worked really, really well. The range of colours was super cool, and they all seem to like mix together really nicely. Like Josh was like being amazing and just like painting all the hair colours and be like, I smashed that colour. I've mixed it so perfectly.
Yeah.
So like the blondes and the brown hairs, like it's really nice paints to work with and a really nice range, and the range of washes as well was super cool. So shout out to both of them. Shout out to Josh, who's behind the camera from the Pickle Jar. Make sure you subscribe because he did amazing today. He helped me paint all of this. I wouldn't be able to do it without him, and he's made it look super cool. And finally, shout out to the members that are going to come down this side of the screen. Look at them all. They're so beautiful. I love members. They help keep the lights on. Josh, you're going to turn the lights off because we are definitely running electricity. We've been here all day. So if you want to support the channel, you like what we do, like what I'm doing, like what Josh is doing, go and subscribe to him, like what I'm doing, subscribe to me. Don't be grey name. How many likes do another one, Josh?
10.
10,000. 10,000. That might be too many. Let's say 8,000 likes. We'll do another one. Maybe. Probably. Love you all. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you don't feel like you wasted your time. Hope you had your fun. And bye-bye for now.